Hello. Good evening. Hi, guys. How's everybody's week? Let me get some music going. Hey, welcome back, Kelly. I was watching your trip on Instagram. It looked so amazing. Do you have family in Ireland? Is that why you went there? I hate Texas. Don't worry, we know good Texans. My stepdaughter lives in Texas. Hey, Mary Cat. Let me get music. Oh, how do I get to there from here? Oh, you're a dual citizen. That's so cool. It looked really fun. I was very jealous. It's been a day. Oh no. Hey guys. Oh, thank you so much for donuts and coffee and whatever those are. Those are awesome. I feel like in the Twilight Zone. I can get that some of these days. Where am I? Oh, come on. There it is. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. But also I know that I just did that with my grandparents at the beginning of the summer, and I was sad, but it felt really good. I hope that was a good ceremony for you too. Oh, pie without sugar. And I love pie. But, alright, there we go. Yeah, definitely need sugar. Oof, that sounds like a rough day. I'm sorry. Hopefully it'll be a nice session. Yeah, that sounds lovely. That's what it was like for me too. It was just everyone got together, they shared stories. It just felt like what my grandparents would have wanted to. I'm not a baker. I do manage Thanksgiving every year, the turkey and stuff, but that's it. And then everybody knows, don't ask me for shit the rest of the year. I'm not a cook. I'm not a baker. Neither one of those things. But I love food. I need to be married to a chef. Oh, I'm glad they do. All right, so today's session, I was thinking coming off of the new moon, kind of that empowering manifestation, not necessarily manifestation, but empowering that sort of energy, riding that, the next building up of what we're looking for. I don't know how well they'll make it. I've sent things to Canada, and sometimes they don't do so well, my packages. So yeah, I was going to use maybe some Petersite, which is really good. I love that for just kind of connecting the solar plexus to the third eye and really honing in on what you want and getting it manifested. It's one of my absolute favorite pocket stones. I love that. So let's do that. It's malachite, and that's so good for just kind of the strength to do what you want from your heart space. And then a little bit of citrine, which is really good, again, for bringing about energy to the things that you want. So just bringing in some energy, not to necessarily wire us up or anything like that, but just kind of get us flowing in that way so that we can, come into this after the new moon, or if you're still working with that new moon energy. Do you have any tips to get rid of social anxiety? Definitely try CBD. That has helped a lot for both me and my son's anxiety. I take it every day, 20, 30 milligrams. It does help me quite a bit, or talking to a doctor. Do you have garden quartz? No, I don't even know what that is. There's so many different kinds of quartz. I have no idea. Are new moons the best time to manifest? Sort of. It's more that the new moon well, first it's like there's no light at all, and that's the beginning of a new cycle. So it's like, what do you want to do with that cycle? So it's not that it's the correct time to manifest, it's that it's the correct time to start building energy up through to the full moon to then release into whatever you're working on. So just thinking about that, it's like it's time to start thinking about what you want. It's time to start planting seeds and working towards something. So, yeah. Oh, look it up. It's the most beautiful crystal I've ever seen. I will totally look it up. Garden crystal quartz. I'm just going to start a little smoke cleanse. Bree, do you think my energy was depleted because of the new moon? I would not say it's the moon so much as there's a lot of other stuff. Well, not only that, our world's an absolute shit show right now, so it's very draining. But there's a lot of stuff, like Mars is, I don't know. I'm not an astrologer, but there's a lot going on with retrogrades, and they can feel very draining. I always use Nag Champa. It comes in that blue box. It's just, I buy it by the case, so usually in rituals I'm gonna use like loose herbs on a little charcoal briquette kind of thing, but for these I use stick incense because it's just easier. Like, who's got time to get a charcoal briquette going and that kind of thing. And so totally stick incense is fine. And just pulling that, and I run it underneath my phone so it kind of gets the whole space that we're working with. How can I develop in energy healing? Practice. Practice on yourself, practice sensing energy, practice feeling your own energy. Yeah, and just work with it. Keep doing it. If you're interested, like I helped, take classes, but Qigong was helpful for me in or Tai Chi, in moving energy externally, like outside of my body. And I found that very helpful way of thinking about how to work with energy. I don't feel like I get good information. Like, there are books, but they've only really been helpful when they've supported in-person or distant classes. So there are some books that I've read, but they're just, it's kind of something you gotta, I don't know, at least me personally, I don't learn it well through a book. Yeah, body scans. And just, am I sassy today? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be sassy today. I was working a lot today, so I'm sorry if I was sassy. Oh, okay. Because it's for me, I live in Vermont, and it is leaf peeping season, and I work in a retail store, and so it's a lot. And I just you know what I'm over? I'm over having a customer come in, usually a man, and ask me a question, and then I'm so happy to answer that question. When I'm halfway through the question, they start interrupting me, and I don't have the patience for that anymore. So I was pretty sassy at work with a couple people today, because don't interrupt people. Don't ask a question and then interrupt. It's so rude. Oh yeah, I'm not wearing a necklace. I do have earrings and ring. So I'm just gonna mansplain. Yeah, it's not even, it's just if you wanted to know something, listen. Yeah, and it's very much Taurus season. Haskell's. Yeah. And I'm not a whisperer. I'm sorry. I do try to keep it calm, but I'm not a whisperer. Answering. My rings don't actually mean anything, so as I was doing these videos and my hands were more on screen, I started buying more cheap, these are all really cheap rings, with the idea that I would then like slowly replace them over time with like something I could get from Etsy, like a real creator, because it's so hard to find like my sizes and what sizes they were. So I bought a bunch of cheap rings from Target and a little local boutique. Like none of them are very fancy at all, and if I wash my hands with them on, they will like leave marks sometimes. So no, but I'm hoping to have rings that all mean something for me. I just haven't had time to look. Yeah, for sure. Today's intention is just starting to build up energy coming off of the new moon to work with. So I got some kind of uplifting energy to put you in alignment with the things that you're working towards. So just adding energy to that. And the first one that I'm going to work with is Bedside, which hopefully I'm saying correctly, which is really lovely at solar plexus, connecting to your third eye. So it's really bringing your will and your sight and your vision into the world. And it's just a really lovely stone for kind of bringing about that change that you're looking for. And this is one I'm just going to kind of bring the energy up and through. And yes, exactly, Bedside, like that. And I've been carrying this stone. This one and my ruby are probably the two that I've been carrying the most lately. It just really feels like it's gets me going, gets me working on the things that I want to bring about. And thank you so much for all the gifts that you've given. I really appreciate it. Where does the wisdom come from about what stones have what qualities? From people working with them. All wisdom comes from people just discovering it. So yeah, people working with it. For me personally, I like to read about what somebody else says a stone is about, and usually looking at several sources because they might have slightly different... Oh, can you not hear my music? Slightly different takes on the same thing. And then I just sit with the stone and kind of, how does it feel to me? Like, where do I feel it in my body? That's always an interesting thing to pay attention to, is like, where you feel it in your body and where it's kind of activating. Is it feeling tingly and those kind of things. So definitely be open to discovering your own uses for them, because really it's really, in the end, it's what is it going to do for you and how does it make you feel. So I'm going to kind of pull this through. How do you connect with your stones? I'm a big fan of pocket stone. I really do. I like just having it, something in my pocket, and I kind of, when I have a moment during the day, put my hand in there and feel how it feels to me. Hey Stormy, no worries, you're not very late at all. I like to meditate with stones a lot, or sleep with stones next to my bed, that kind of thing. So I just spend time with it. And over time you'll get better at sensing those kind of things from them, for sure. So just practice helps. Just like that kind of energy, sensing your own energy, working with healing energy, the more that you're open to that, the better. Yeah, I so want that. There's a sweatshirt that has like a little crystal pocket. I linked it in our Discord channel, and it's awesome. It has like it even has a zipper. How often should you cleanse your crystals? If you're working with them like a lot, like if I'm working with clients, I'm cleansing them throughout the day. Otherwise, I don't cleanse them after every use, especially if it's a pocket stone. Like, I'm not gonna be cleansing it every day. I really don't. It's more like once a week, or I might hit all of them at once, or if it feels like it. I like to charge them on full moons. Oh, I'm sorry, Stormy. Did you have an update on how things were going? It's job today, so my brain is everywhere. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hopefully this will give you a little bit of time. I know that you're having some issues. Extreme anxiety, start talking to someone for sure to get some different medication. Meditation and yoga and all those things are really wonderful with regular therapy and care from your doctor. I'm sure that there might be something your doctor can give you. Yeah, absolutely. Better things on the way. Yeah, and maybe that'll be a better opportunity or something new that you didn't even think about doing. That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear the update on Wolfgang. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. Has anyone had an upgrade with their meditation lately? It feels very powerful. I would definitely say that I think that I'm not one of those people it's like, oh man, portal's coming, or new things were elevating or escalating, but things do feel a little bit more intense lately, so I'm not sure what that is, but I definitely agree that things have been a little bit more intense. I don't know another word for it. Maybe I am just more in alignment with something. I'm not sure. Thank you. And thank you for all the gifts that I've missed. I appreciate that. Your dreams got intense. Yeah, see? I think it feels to me like this winter something is, I don't know. I don't know that I've used the Peter site very much. I definitely do have a video, but I probably only have one, maybe two. There's a lot of planets in retrograde, not just Mercury, so I think there's a lot of strange internal, maybe that's why meditation and dreams, because those things are very reflective internally. So it's all that energy that was outwardly projected now internally, so it's turned inwards. So maybe that's why things like meditation and dreams are feeling more intense. Yeah, I see 5 right now. But I think that over the next few weeks that a lot of them are going to roll out of retrograde. Yeah, I do use Peter's site with certain clients, and like I said, it's been a pocket stone of mine. I am a Sagittarius sun and a Virgo rising and a Gemini moon. So a lot of mutable energy in there. Mutable, mutable, mutable. Yes, definitely drink water. Energy healing can kind of deplete your reserves and dehydrate you a little bit. I'm glad you're here too. I would agree with the dream thing for sure. Like, I don't dream at all. And like right before my alarm went off this morning, I had such a it wasn't like an intense dream, but it felt so real. Like there was nothing strange about it. It was just, I was in Thailand renting a boat from a guy and he had kittens. And it wasn't weird. It was just like, oh, I had a couple kittens. Like there was nothing surreal about it. It felt so real. And it was so like just normal. It was strange. So absolutely agreeing 100% something's up. Maybe somebody that's a better astrologer or something could say. Thank you, that's super pretty. Gemini, Moon, Leo. Yeah, that's a lot of energy. That's a lot of intense energy. My mom is coming to visit and I'm worried and anxious. Yeah, my parents are going to be arriving tomorrow and they'll be here all weekend and I'm too tired. I'm too tired for that. So we'll see. So I have some malachite here. I love this. And always, this is a stone that you have to be careful with because it can be toxic, so you don't want to get in your mouth. But I love it for its expansive heart energy. Like a lot of things are heart healing, emotional healing, but this one feels much more like being true to your heart and making that be out in the world to me. I know a lot of people associate it with money and things like that, but I think it's more like when you're in alignment with what you want, then those things start to flow. It's not like fast cash. It's more like bringing your heart into that, making it mean more so that those things flow. So, yeah. I have to go to my childhood just now. Yeah, it looks like everybody's having some sort of a family stuff then. And just to be clear, I love my family. It's just like it's my whole weekend and then it's back to work the next week and it just is, I can use the break. Oh, somebody was saying something there. Last big push for inner work healing before the eclipses and the last of the Saturn-Uranus square in December 2021. Okay. I buy this music from a indie producer that does meditation music, so I buy it for my YouTubes. His name is Chris Collins. You can find him on Insight Timer. So if you have that app, Insight Timer for meditation, you can find his music there. All my YouTube videos, almost all of them use this. Yeah, I love Insight Timer. It's actually like a homepage app for me. Like that is such like, I can just use it. I think it's Chris Collins. I definitely on the bottom of every YouTube video, I like link his little music thing to just give credit, but I purchased them too. Pisces, Virgo, it's just a lot of particular energy. Virgo is very particular about how things are done. Sometimes people call them perfectionists, but I don't think that's true. They just have like a standard of how they want the world to be, and it needs to fit to that. I'm a Virgo rising. You can be just a little much for people. Pisces energy is, again, very particular about things, but not bad. My daughter is Pisces Virgo. So, who me in particular? No. You have your way. Yeah, my son's an Aries sun. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. I think everybody has that first time. They're like, wow, you can actually feel energy? Like, it's always interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of fire energy going on there. For Leos, I definitely would say sunny things like citrine, or I actually don't know a lot of the sign associations for crystals. Like, I know what every sign is, and I know about what the crystals are, but I don't know what the traditional ones are. So just to me, Leo is more about making sure that your confidence stays strong, because I feel like Leos, your confidence gets dinged a little bit. You kind of crumble. They're a little sensitive sometimes. They're very proud until they're not. So something to kind of combat that, maybe, or help support them when they're not feeling the best. Yeah. Reiki has a set of symbols. There's a few of them, the Chokure and different symbols. So I do draw them, but it's not like an exact drawing of them. It's more my version of them. And then I also do kind of my own like automatic writing or my own sigil kind of thing. I haven't done a video for pregnant women. That's kind of a good idea. I will put it on my list. You can Google your chart and look it up by knowing your birthday, where you were born, and your birth time. And then you can get a chart from that, or you can, I'd recommend paying an astrologer too. They will go through everything and let you know about all this stuff. And then they'll give you a copy of it too, so you'll have it, so you know, and you can refer to it, because it can be a lot, it can be overwhelming. Most astrologers will give you like a full video of the video call if you did that, or your chart and all the things about it. So definitely recommend hiring an astrologer. When using magic and manifesting, someone here is talking about the lottery. Think about it as you are shifting the odds, and the odds of you winning the lottery are really, really low. So if you start manifesting for this one particular thing, then you're not going to be putting much power towards it. If instead you manifest for or try to call in things like, having safety and security in your job, then, or, having the thing that you want. I get to go on vacation when I want to. You allow the universe to open up more pathways to find that thing. So your odds become better. So you always want to, if you're working with magic or working with manifesting, make sure that there is a clear path some way, or allow the magic to be open enough to find that weird way, if that makes sense. So if I could do magic to just win the lottery, I wouldn't be on anything. I'd be on an island right now, private island, drinking some sort of fancy ass drink, so if it was that easy to win the lottery, everyone would win the lottery. The odds are ever in your favor. What are subliminals? I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, that island drinks. Yeah, for sure. And I was thinking about it, it's nighttime out, and I was like, yeah, it's still at the night, on a patio or something, drinking a drink, listening to the waves. Absolutely. Search it on YouTube. It's pretty much manifesting with music helps me focus. Okay. Where's the bar? Yeah. I've done this thing, it's called cycling before, where you put together a bunch of slides of things that you want in order of how, easiest, something you maybe already have, all the way up to, a spaceship. And then you start cycling through those very quickly while in that kind of meditative state where your mind feels kind of gooey. And that was pretty cool. That was pretty successful. I didn't obviously get my boat or my private island, but it was all the other things that were down lower were much easier and came about in really interesting ways. I definitely am not in the belief that you can just manifest whatever. Some people are like, oh, you just gotta get in alignment and you can have whatever. I feel like that's no, it's not quite that easy either. You can definitely look it up. There's quite a few that are usually when they're very raw, like this one. So I think that malachite, when it's polished, is not the same thing. It's this it has a powdery texture. I think azurite is the same way, where it is also can be toxic to you because it basically can get off and you don't want to eat it. But just Google it. Most of the common ones like amethyst and quartz and citrine are not. Cinnabar is. But most of them you kind of know. There's not too many. Thank you for the time check, actually. Because my phone doesn't show the time when I'm on here. And we have a clock in this room, but it's the kind with the little lines, and I can never read that. My brain's like, nope. Hot dog, yeah, the hot dog, the cinnabar. Though it is in quartz, so I actually don't think that one is very poisonous at all, because it's just basically a bit of cinnabar dust mixed in with quartz. I'm allergic to amethyst, heavily allergic. Does that mean you're also allergic to because isn't amethyst basically just quartz that's a little bit purple and citrine is quartz that's a little bit yellow? Isn't that how that kind of works? Are you allergic to those as well? Yeah, I did. Sorry. I was talking. So this is Citrine. Sorry, I did not give her a proper introduction. So this is natural citrine from Brazil. Really good for your solar plexus and kind of spinning that up and getting the energy going. That kind of thing. Just amethyst. I have never heard of anybody being allergic to that. The universe loves detail and never say I will say. Are people allergic to silver and gold? Because I always thought that if you had silver, it was hypoallergenic or something. Because when I was younger, certain earrings, and still certain earrings will bother my ears. But when I was younger, I had to get whatever that meant when it said hypoallergenic, But I thought that silver was that way too. Okay, people are allergic to it's sterling silver. Is there a difference? The purity of the silver. Look at, I'm learning so many things. Oh wow, that's so crazy. And some sterling is actually an alloy. Huh. Yeah, this is a very soft citrine, and on this I think this is a little bit graded. Like, I think I might have a filter or something on, but it does look a little bit smoky here, for sure. And in person, it's definitely a very light yellow and very see-through, very clear. It's awesome, I think. Citrine is really kind of energizing, uplifting, good for your solar plexus, good for your will, good for being a little bit more upbeat and getting things that you want in that kind of way. So a lot of crystals are calming or help you clarity, where this one feels like it's let's do some stuff kind of thing. Oh, congrats on your new job interview. That's awesome. Hopefully you get it. Thank you. And you can just Google for like how to figure out your sun, moon, your astrology chart. Just Google that and you can find different calculators for it. Ones for anxiety, I love lepidolite. I love howlite. I like amethyst. This can be really good for anxiety. Any of the black stones can be calming and protective. I need a piece of blue lace agate. I actually don't have a piece of blue lace because it looks so pretty. Is it okay to have different crystals by your bedside, or is it better to focus on one at a time? It is better to focus on one at a time, but I will say that I'm very guilty of bringing one in there to focus on and then leaving it, and then the next day bringing another one. So right now I'm pretty sure there's like 3 there, just because I keep forgetting to put them somewhere else. But in general, I believe that working with 1 or 2 stones at a time is better, just because if you wanted to do something, you should be focused on that thing that you're doing. I also have rocks everywhere, so I don't know how that works. Well, hopefully we can put you to sleep. Any thoughts on getting crystals based on your numerology? I've never done that. I've just chosen, I actually don't know my number right off the bat. Maybe it's a 3. But I've never done that. I'm gonna try it out. And report back, let us know. Focus and clarity, I love fluorite for focus, for sure. Celestite can be really good just because it's good for opening up kind of what you're seeing and making sure you're seeing clearly. Quartz is always your programmable one. You can do anything you'd like there. This one is citrine. It's not a smoky quartz, but I absolutely understand why you'd think it was. It looks very much like it. Yeah, we have all kinds of stuff. There's human design theory, there's numbers. And don't worry about having it all. That numerology just would be like you take your month and your birth date and you add them all up until you get one single digit number. You like take, I don't know. You can definitely look it up. It's pretty fast to figure it out. It's cool to look into. I always like those things. I don't know. I was growing up, I always did like every quiz in like a Cosmo magazine or Teen magazine or whatever it was. I like knowing that stuff. Human design theory is really cool. I don't know much about it, but I did do my little chart thing. There's like little things that, just like how there is for astrology. So, quartz with gold strings in it, I got that. Oh, does it have like little rutiles, like gold rutilated things? Is that what they're calling it? I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds fantastic. Huh, I don't actually have any of that. There's so many different kinds of quartz. I have like 4 or 5 or so, but I'm always collecting. Oh, we have many numbers. Interesting. That's cool. A barbecue potato chip in my house is Gryffindor. Okay. Well, welcome to this club. Okay, I'm going to do some pulling and a little bit of, obviously, rhodochrosite too. Yeah, I do the same thing. Look, I have a little... I have like bowls like this all around the house, and then I will put them near my meditation area and just pick them out. So absolutely, yeah, keep them all together. Have rock friends and rock families. I don't see why not. Definitely make sure that you're don't let them get dusty if you're trying to do whatever, but definitely keep them in a bowl. I keep them on a tray or in a bowl. I heard sunstone should not be with the Saturn crystals. Interesting. I think that human design is based off of astrology, but it gives it to you in a much different chart, where it looks like a little person and there's tubes, and I have no idea how they do it, but I will always read into those things because I just like to know. I actually don't know what that word means. I've heard it before, and for some reason I'm picturing some weird shape, but I have no idea. There are a lot of different things, and I don't think you need to know them all either. I mean, it's fun to check them out, but definitely don't feel like you have to study 80 different charts and things before you can just know yourself. So many Gryffindors. I'm actually a Hufflepuff, I think. I don't know why. I like it. It sounds funny to me. Oh, okay. Yes, I do know what you're talking about. It's like a Myers-Briggs thing. Is that the one with the INGF or something? Is it the INENFJ or something? A raven puff. Yeah, I think that's actually the one that I am. I don't remember. I know it's an IN, and then I don't remember. Oh, that's the Myers-Briggs one. Okay. See, there's so many different things, it gets very confusing. Okay, alright, the other one is the numbers one. I think I'm an F because that's feel like INFJ. I think that's the one I am. I'm pretty sure. I canceled the first date because the guy asked me to take a Myers-Briggs test. Like, what? Some of my favorite TikToks right now are like ladies that are on, I don't know, it's something like app like Tinder, but it's not because they have to fill out questions. And the things that these people put on their dating profiles, I am just like, what? Why are you like that? Those are so funny to me. They've been my favorite. There's a couple ladies, like her series is just like, why is that on your dating profile? Yes, there's a lot of INFJs too. I'm in Vermont. Kind of near Stowe, Vermont, but not in Stowe, Vermont. An ink block test. I would like to take one of those. I'm surprised maybe there is an app for it where it just would show me different things and I'd try to associate whatever with them. But I do private sessions through Zoom, so if you're looking for any of that, it's all in my profile. So you can click on that and there's links all up in there. Oh, it's peak leaf season right now here in Vermont. It is, it's not the most colorful year, but it is very pretty right now. I have the rhodochrosite or the ham, and just kind of bring that in for that deep loving energy, and then I'll do some plucking and pulling too. I have a dog. I have a white German Shepherd. Her name is Zelda. And then I have a cat. Her name is Lucy. And then we have 6 chickens. My week is treating me really, really well. It has been kind of crazy. I actually had an article in Refinery 29, which was so exciting. A lot of other exciting things going on. It's been a really good week. Very busy, but good. Yes, the ham. Hopefully this makes you feel a little better. I'm sorry you're having a day. Please have pet guest stars. My cat would probably come in here. My dog is the cutest dog, like really the cutest dog, but just even at 9, so full of energy. She's a bit of a nut. So I have very few pictures of her because she's always moving. Like, she's the most photogenic dog because she's a white German Shepherd, but it's like so impossible to capture photos of her because she's like always freaking out and in motion. So chickens, the chickens end up on my Instagram stories quite a bit. And my pets, usually they're on my Instagram stories. Popa. Shepherds are such responsive dogs, but they also very much want to do work for you. Like, they want to be attached to you at all times. I actually just did a TikTok about kind of doing meditation and slowing the mind and doing things like that. But my suggestion is just find some sort of meditation technique that works for you, maybe some guided meditations, and try slowing the mind down in set areas. Like, it's much harder to slow yourself down in the middle of having a binge than it is to do it, every single day. I'm going to slow myself down with this meditation, and then once you have that established as a practice, then try to tap into it if you're having a hard day. Tingling means probably that you're having an ASMR, so it's kind of a tingling sensation. That's the phrase for that feeling. Yes, a white German Shepherd. She's very pretty. She's got like black nose and little black eyeliner eyes. A lot of people would mistake her, I think, for a husky, because they just don't know that German Shepherds do come in white and black. It's just kind of a low occurring trait or something. But once they have it, if they continue to breed the two, I don't know what they call that, the scientific term is, but there's always a chance that a German Shepherd can have a white or a black one or something, and then once that happens, then they can continue to breed them. So, yeah, Shepherds are always just, they're working dogs. I don't think I realized that quite so much, and I feel bad because we don't have jobs for her to do that she would like, and I don't want her to guard, but she would love to guard. She always polices the cat. I'm just gonna bring that up and around. They're very pretty dogs, and they're very, like, you could not ask for a more loyal dog breed. Like, they are just... Yes, all my chickens have names. We gave them old-timey names like Edith and Louise, and then we have one of them with a weird name, and that's Skeletor. And otherwise, they're just like Hazel and stuff. What do I picture when I'm doing this? During these live sessions when my eyes are open and I'm making a video, just not really anything. I'm kind of talking and trying to just be a conduit. During a private session, it's much more in depth where I'm visualizing, I have my eyes closed, and I'm trying to tap into Skeletor. I'm trying to tap into your energy, and so I'm kind of visualizing a little you here, and I'm working with that. Skeletor the chicken. I usually call her Skelly now because she's... Before, when we first got the chickens, we had all decided that we would give them all really normal names, and that we would have one chicken that had a strange name. So we had a little chicken, and we named her Battlestar Galactica, but she died like within 2 days. I felt so bad, so we ended up getting another chicken, and we named her Skeletor. But we wanted one of them to have like just kind of a really odd name, so that, I don't know, we all thought that was funny as a family, I guess. Yeah, Skeletor was my kids don't even know like who Skeletor is, but they were very much onto that one. And what's funny is, like, I've had her long enough. We've had her for a little over a year now, the chickens, a year and a half, and I don't even think that it's a weird name, and they get out and they're all in the neighbor's yard, and I'm trying to get them, and I'm like, Skeletor, and then I realized that that's kind of an odd thing to be talking about. But Darby. Hershey, that's a good name. You're gonna brush that down too. Chickens, I literally, like, I don't think I'm gonna, like, after this dog, I think I'm not gonna have a dog for a while, just because I don't feel like I have the energy for another dog, and like, giving them what they need. Not because I don't like dogs, but just, like, I feel like it's unfair that I don't have enough time for a dog. But chickens, like, they don't really need too much. They're very excited to see you. They're so funny and goofy. I am a big fan. And they don't need much. They're very happy to be outside and lay in the sun, and they don't need me. I feel bad because I can't give my dog as much attention as I know she would like. I love that name, Galaxy. It's a great name for a cat. Yeah, very funny, self-reliant. That is what I would say. Do my arms get tired? They actually do get tired. I work out though. I'm getting them strong. I gotcha. It's more on a day when I have like 3 client sessions and then I film a YouTube or something. Then they might start to get tired. It's kind of like doing a bunch, because the rocks are kind of heavy. It's kind of like doing a bunch of lat raises. Pumpkin muffin, I like that. Hey, New Hampshire. I'm actually going to drive through New Hampshire. We're going to go to the Freiburg Fair in Maine with my parents on Sunday, so that'll be really fun. So we'll drive through North Conway and all that. Opinions on Reiki in physical contact. I think it depends on the healer. I think it depends on how well they channel. I personally really resonate with doing it by distance and with a little proxy, so that even when I work with somebody in person, I tend to work off of the body thing. Will you still do it live on Sunday? I think so. Yeah. I guess I'm not going to schedule it though, just in case we're not back by then, but I really hope we're back by 9. I don't want to be at the fair all day. I don't. My whole weekend with my parents. I'm going to brush and pluck a little bit. I definitely think that physical touch has a very nice place in therapies, and not just to be weird, like, I'm not saying like physical touch in that way, but like massage or just hands-on work can be really healing in certain situations, but I don't feel like having my hands on somebody necessarily means that there's more energy. So, and I think it depends on the healer, really does, because some people work better in certain ways. The Freiburg Fair I have not been to, because I grew up in Maine, so that was my fair every year, and I have not been to it, and I swear to God, 20 years. Crazy to think well, they are pretty skinny states. Like, it's a 3-hour drive, I guess. Maybe we'll just put an asterisk on this Sunday about whether I'll be live or not. Maybe I'm overbooking myself. We'll see. We'll see how much my parents drain me. You might not want to see me on Sunday. But I will also be full of, like, fair food. So, I am totally going to eat some fried dough. As a Canadian, this boggles my mind. Yeah, our states are very different. Well, Vermont and New Hampshire are like, they're like little, I don't know, upside down, same bits. And then we're barely just going into Maine. Just Freiburg's right on the edge there. You should rest on Sunday. Yes. We'll see where I'm at. Like, this does not drain me, I guess. I would say that these live sessions are fun and I enjoy them. I wouldn't do them if I didn't, so don't ever worry about my in these sessions, them draining me. Is it normal to always feel these in my feet and ankles? No, I don't feel them in my feet, but I do know that I get so many comments on my videos of people that do, so that is not strange. I always get the tingling on my neck and head. Maine is a really pretty state. I'm more of a Vermonter, though I do miss the ocean. I love mountains, and Maine, you gotta kind of be in a weird spot to get all the mountains. Yeah, Vermont's very lovely. Okay, yeah, you're down in by the southern part of the state, yeah. Oh, that's so cute. A lot of people say that cats watch these videos, so. Yeah, Vermont is really kind of a laid back state. We're not perfect, for sure, but nice. Portland, Maine. Yeah, I lived in Portland like right after I graduated high school for 4 years. I loved Portland. It was really nice. Thank you. If TikTok's not notifying you of lives, you might want to check and see if you have the new iOS 15 changed some of their things about how it notifies you. So you want to make sure that the notifications are turned on in your settings within your phone. Apparently. So if it's not working for you, I have no idea. It sounds like it's a bug. I do these lives with for TikTok creators. They have like a little live account and they answer all their questions. And so they were talking a lot about why that might not be happening with the new iOS update. Plucking is usually just kind of, oops, ran out of music. Plucking, I'm trying to pull out kind of unwanted energy that you have, that's try to get it moving. Hey, Erica. I did not expect to see you. So plucking is usually just trying to move that energy around, to let go of things that you don't want. Yeah. But I want to be clear that it's not bad emotions or negative emotions. I shouldn't say that. And I try not to unwanted emotions. So things like maybe anger, depression, or fear where it's kind of holding you down, anxiety, those kind of things. It can be very calming. Sure, we can take that little bit in your stomach. No, I'm just about finished. I'm really wrapping up for the night. Usually I start around 9 p.m. Eastern and go for about an hour. I don't know if I'm in the business of blessing anyone. I mean, I wish you blessings, but I don't have, I don't know if I have that right. My nails have actually held up really well this week. Yes, definitely. And then go check out my YouTube if you're looking for a longer relaxation video or you missed this session. I try to upload my lives, but I keep forgetting to do that. So I'm sorry. I will try to be better about uploading my lives to YouTube, so they'll be there. And there's a link in my bio for that. I'm in Vermont, and I don't really do in-person stuff just because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I literally live in a town with like a population of less than 1,000, so I need the internet to see people. I'd be open to it, I have a Reiki table and doing those kind of things, but I just live in a rural area. Jericho or Rutland. No, those are big. Oh, I'm glad it's helped. Okay. So I think, yeah, I'm over an hour. So I am going to call it a night. I will try to be live on Sunday, but I don't know. We'll see. My parents are going to be here. I have you ever thought about being a counselor? I think that requires some schooling that I would need. I don't know that I'm in that place, but I'm definitely helpful. I like to assist in adjacent to therapy and those kind of things. But I will hopefully see you maybe on Sunday. We'll see. If not, definitely on Thursday. There's a new YouTube video up yesterday. Definitely check that out. I have a Patreon, which has been really lovely, so that if you guys are looking to learn more or get some extra stuff or just support my work, I really, really, really appreciate all of my subscribers over there. That has been so great. I'm looking to leave my job, and those are the people that have made that possible. So thank you so much, and thank you to the mods and everybody that showed up tonight. I appreciate you, all the gifts and the likes and the comments. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Okay, bye.